my goodness, you gave me a fright. I didn't know you were there watching, you sneaky thing. Well, since you're here, how about I teach you something? Hold on, let me just get organised. That's better. How about we talk about devil's ivy? Devil's ivy is the Epicremnum aureum, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, and comes in a variety of different colours. They each grow, some quickly, some are slowly. This here is the jade, or sometimes I think they call it green dragon. We have the marble queen, there's the snow queen, there's the Goldilocks or neon, you've got your normal variegated, but either way they can all be treated in much the same way. Now these guys you can take cuttings from yourself, so you don't always need to be going back to the shops to get yourselves new ones. And the way that you take a cutting from a devil's ivy is you look along the stem, okay, just in here you can see that at each leaf junction there is a root node. Okay, can you see that in there? Now what you would want to do is you would want to cut about here so that you have the root node poking out, and you would put that whole section in some water. Let's see some that I prepared earlier. So these are some Goldilocks that I made cuttings of in spring, and I've left them in some water over winter. So this here, you can see, that was the little bit that I'd cut originally, and I've left it in water, and it now has these beautiful long roots. I've seen a lot of people asking recently at which point should they be planting their devil's ivy, and often they've got this tiny little root. You don't want to be doing that. You want to be waiting until it has quite a few roots like this, okay? A fairly well established root system so that it's ready to go into some soil. So who wants to see me pot it up again? Here I am back with a pot here that I've got some soil in already. So what you want to do, in my opinion, is have about 1 to 2/3 of soil already in the pot before you put the cutting in. So what we're going to do, I'll scooch a little closer, see if that helps at all. You want to put the roots in of your plant and just place it in loosely into that spot there, okay? And then I'll do the same with the other. I'll just pop it in loosely and just sit it on top. I'll get you guys a little bird's eye view, hold on. So I've got my bits where all the roots are coming out of. There's my other one that I'm planting up, just sitting in there nicely with all of the roots. Now what you want to do next is you want to backfill it with some more soil. So here we go. Now I don't like to disrupt the roots too much, okay? I like to just kind of shake the soil into position and give these a little tug just to lift them up to make sure that the soil gets amongst their roots nicely. So we'll put some more soil in here, give it another bit of a shake, give these two a little tug just to bring them up to the surface a little more, because you don't want too much of the plant being underground, because then you risk that it rots. So we still want to have just a little bit of the stem just poking above so that it's nice and safe. There we go. Give it another bit of a shake. I really need 2 people for this. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Alright, and that's about it. So can you see there that I've left some of the stalk still visible? Alright, and again with this one, stalk's just below there. You can see a little bit of the root there. I just don't want to bury it all and risk that it starts to rot. So now I give it a bit of a tap, get everything to settle nicely, and then I'll give it a water. Drink, my pretty. Drink. So there you go. So there's me potting up some devil's ivy for you guys. I hope that that's helped with you guys knowing when to pot up your cuttings rather than doing it too soon. Of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to sing out, and I'll get out of here.